This conference will now be recorded.
What did we do in the yesterday's class in testing? What all we have learned? We have given a brief review of all different types of testing, and we have started with the regression testing. What is regression testing? What do you understand by regression testing?
If we do any code changes or updates, the application will not be affected.
The original application should not be affected. Whatever we have created priorly, it should not
Yes.
be affected with the updation of the software, updation of this application, or any modifications done in the
Yes.
features or any coding part. Okay.
Yes.
So regression testing, when we were studying, we have come across that there are three different types of regression testing. First one is your unit, second one is your partial,
Partial,
and the third one is your
complete.
complete or full regression
Mm.
testing. Okay,
Yes.
when only an individual module is changed. Okay, if uh, if a single module is modified or updated, modified, like only my login feature is modified. Suppose only my login feature is modified. If I'm testing that particular feature alone, then I call it as unit regression testing. That particular feature, in the sense, is it working? If adding the new feature, is it not affecting the original functionality or not? If I'm checking in that manner, I call it as unit regression testing. Whereas partial regression testing, what does it imply?
Testing the module and అంటే డిపెండెంట్ దాన్ని కూడా టెస్ట్ చేయాలి.
Yeah. When a feature is added, I have to check the original module as well as the dependent modules.
Yeah.
Is it not affecting the dependency or not? Whether they are working in the same manner or not. If I'm checking in that perspective, I call it as partial regression testing. When do I call it as full or complete regression testing?
When we do 80 to 90% of changes in the
Changes is the
application,
application.
then we'll
At
do
that
the
time,
entire complete coding.
we will check all the dependencies of the modules. Okay.
Yes.
With respect to what? With respect to the original features.
Yes,
Okay,
original
now
feature.
originally it was working like that, but now I have changed 80% of the code. Is it working in the original fashion or not? If I'm checking in that manner, I call it as full regression testing or complete regression testing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now in today's class, we are going to learn on the smoke testing and sanity testing. One of the interview question: what is the difference between smoke testing and a sanity testing? Are both of them same? If there is a difference, how do you differentiate between the two? Okay, one of the important interview questions. So one of the important questions. So please mark it as important in your notes. Difference between smoke and sanity testing, or what is smoke testing and what is sanity testing. To understand that, you have to understand a term called software build. Have you heard about build?
Version.
Yeah, it's nothing like an
Smallest
updated
code.
version, part of an application. Okay, let me see the whenever we are installing a particular software, it is nothing but collection of programs, right?
Yes.
Suppose if I want to install Windows in my this laptop, how many support files will be there? How
Mm.
many
I,
you can just imagine the program files folder. We have a program files folder, right, in C drive. Everyone has might have seen it, which
yes.
contains all the support files which are necessary to operate the Microsoft Windows properly on the system, right?
Yes.
Do you think they are all developed in a single day?
No.
Each and every particular file represents some feature of the Windows operating system. Right. So
Yes.
whenever we are developing an application, it goes step by step. First, step one will be developed, then step two will be developed, then step three will be developed, and so on. If 10 steps are there, fine. Once the 10 steps are over, it entirely is combined as a package we have some softwares called build software packages, which will convert all the source files into APKs or exe files. And that is how you are getting the software which is in a downloadable format.
Yes, .exe.
.exe, if you are seeing in the mobile, it will be .apk and so on. Okay. Am I clear now? So
Yes.
software builds are nothing but where we it is in a executable format instead of program way. You can see it in a you can see the programs in an executable manner. But the problem is not the executable format will not be developed in a day. And if I have 10 steps, should the tester wait till the 10 steps are over to test the application?
No need to wait 10 steps.
Okay, suppose I have, okay, suppose have a software A. Okay, I'm developing a software A. Okay, ABC, okay. I have step one, some feature, step two, another feature, step three. Let me see why step one, step two, step three. I'll have login form. Okay. Then I have registration form. Then I have home page. Home page. Then I might have about us one form. Then I have contact us. How many pages I have? I have a web application. Okay, which has how many features? Login feature, registration feature, home page, about us, and contact us. So as soon as suppose I have two developers, what will they do? Each one will select one of the module and they will start developing, writing the code for separately for login and home page, depending on the user requirement. Yes or no?
Yes.
So what happens, right? Suppose the login page and home page are created by two separate developers. Uh, if they are completed, so as it since the tester is idle, what they will do, they will give a small link and they will make it as a small they will give a small link between login and home page, and then they'll convert it into an unstable build and they will hand it over to the testing department. Though the entire application is not yet over, they will make it as a small build, like build number point one, build number two, they will call it as, and they will hand it over to the tester department. So what we will do, we will if we are team of two or three, depending upon the resources, we will assign the workload for the login page, well assign the workload for the home page.
Okay.
Clear? So it is
Yes.
not necessary for us to wait till the entire website is developed. We can start testing the application if at least some partial portion of the web page is completed. So whenever some small piece of code, it is a piece of application is transferred from the development side to the testing side, we call it as a build. Okay, they name it as a build. Is it clear?
Okay.
Clear, which consists of
Yes.
some source programs, okay, in a executable form. It is not see, they are not sending us the coding part. Okay, they are not sharing us the coding part, they are sending it in the executable form. Executable form is like the proper page, proper login page, proper what you say, home page. Then I call it as a build. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay, now comes the smoke. Okay, next step. Why is it necessary for us to, when we have so many testings, we so far we have seen that unit testing is the first testing done by the developers, then component testing and everything. But before all these testings, apart from the unit testing, smoke and sanity testing play a very important role in the testing industry. Okay, in the software industry, right, when we concern the testing department, smoke and sanity, right, play a very crucial role. Why? First of all, you have to understand that testing is an exhaustive process. Okay, testing is an exhaustive process. Why am I saying it is an exhaustive process? If I see the notepad application, right, suppose if I want to test this application, I might click on each and every part of this tabs over here. Okay, not only that, if I click on the tools, in that I have sub tabs over here and I can do thousand I can write some thousand test cases. But as if you are a tester, you might write 2000 test cases. right? It depends upon the tester, individual perspective, how you want to test the application. Okay, it is like a never ending process. Can you end the testing process? Will you be satisfied? When will be
No.
satisfied? When should we stop the testing? This is also one important question. When should we stop the testing? How can
All the
you know
features.
that? Okay, we suppose I have a requirement in the requirement SRS document, right? If
Yes.
98% of the requirements are working fine, okay, and actually 100%, but 100% it is like what you say, it is an ideal condition. If the 98% of the requirements of the client are working in a well defined manner, in a they are producing a actual expected result, we will stop the testing. Okay, apart from the requirements we can do additional things for to what to impress the client. Okay, the client might have asked to develop what the help button. Okay, he might have just tell there should be a help button. What we did, instead of writing help, we have given an additional provision as a symbol. So if I don't have this symbol and if I have help, does it not will it not meet the requirements? Instead of symbol, if I have in the text format, will it not meet the requirement of the test client?
It will meet.
It will meet the requirement, but
But
they
still,
keep.
why did I give a symbol over here? It is nothing but a beautification thing,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Will the client say, okay, I don't want this symbol? Will he say, right? No, no. He only wants that there should be a help feature. Yes, I have an help feature, but instead of in a word format, I have written in a symbol format.
Yes.
Some features, right, we give like it gives an extra appeal to the application so that the client will be more impressed or more satisfied with the delivery of the product delivered.
Yes.
Okay, which are apart from the requirement document. So we should stop the testing when at the main features which has he has specified in the SRS document, if they are working as per the expected output, we can stop the testing. Okay, apart from that we are adding some beautification process and I can keep on testing the application. Obviously, right, if I keep a symbol over here, again I have to test my product. Yes or no?
Yes.
Which is not required, but still I am doing it. So this is an additional testing. Okay, so now testing is an exhaustive process, but if I have to test an application, I can test an application in 1 day, I can test an application in 2 days, I can test an application in 1 month also. Obviously, right? Testing an
Yes.
application in 1 day means what will I test?
Some features.
Important features. I'll be testing all the important features. Means whether each and every tab are working or fine or not. If I'm trying, if it is a calculator, whether I'm able to perform calculations or not. If it is a web page, what should I do? Should be able to. I should be able to open each and every link. Right. That is what we see in the testing part. So what we do is in this smoke testing and sanity testing, smoke testing is performed to check the whether I should go for all the functional testings or not. Before starting the system testing, component testing, and everything, before performing the exhaustive testing, we are confirming whether my application the developer has sent to the testing department I am able to install it or not, whether I'm able to install the particular portion which he has sent to me, whether there is a proper link between one feature to another feature or not. Suppose I have my Flipkart as usual. Okay, this is suppose this is the home page they have designed. Okay, so what I will check first, the very first thing I will check, okay, whether I'm able to log in or not, whether I'm able to log out or not. These are the important features which we will be checking first. Smoke testing, what does it focus on? It focuses on the critical areas. Okay, which will create the critical areas are whether I'm able to load the application. Okay, Let me take this example. This is my link, right? What is the link for the Flipkart? Flipkart.
.com.
This is the link. If this link alone doesn't open, can I test the application?
No.
This is the main link, right? This is the home link. If this home link itself is not working, can I test the web application?
No.
So in smoke testing, what we will do? This is a critical feature.
Okay.
We are testing whether we are able to open the web page or not. First thing, okay, we are able to open the web page or not. Whether we are able to write in the search bar or not. Okay, because search item is another important feature. So whether I'm able to click on the search bar or not, or else if they have developed the login page, what should I do? I should be able to go to the my account, the login thing, or then let me see the Google one. If this is the page they have developed, what is the first thing we have to check? What is the first thing we have to check? We have to check whether this page is available or not. If I type the address, am I able to open see this page or not, or am I getting an error? Okay,
Yes.
whether I'm able to click the next button or not to go to the password page, whether I'm able to click on the next button or not. Once I if I'm not providing a proper email, it should throw an error. These are the basic features which I see in the smoke testing, not the exhaustive testing. Means I'm not checking the forget email. I mean, I'm just checking. Okay, link is open, fine. Create account, okay. One more page is open, fine. I'm okay with it. Then if I click on the next page, I got an error. So I'll click on the give a proper ID. Why? Okay. It is okay. My password page is being opened or not. These are the important features which we check. Even if we are checking only the important features, we call it as smoke testing. Am I clear what is smoke testing?
Yes.
What is smoke testing?
We'll
Smoke
test
testing
the
is nothing but,
critical.
yeah, which will help us to verify the main features. Okay,
Yeah.
whether the primary functions of the application are working fine or not. Primary functions means the link of the website application. Another thing,
Yes.
if it is a some exe file, suppose I have a notepad exe. Okay, if I have a notepad or some Python or Visual Studio, if this will be an exe file, right? Whether I'm able, if I double click it, what should happen? If I have an exe file, what should happen? It should ask for installation, right? Okay, all of you have your mobiles, and in Play Store, what will you do? You will try to install the any softwares or not.
Yes.
If you click on install it, the installation should happen. If the installation is not happen, can you access the application?
No.
So what should we do? That is the first feature which we check when before the testing, before we conduct the testing, right? To perform the component testing, to perform the integration, to perform the system testing, first the application should be installed. If the application itself is not installed, can you perform the component testing?
No.
We cannot perform the system testing. We cannot perform any kind of testing to say. So, what are the critical things, the main things? If okay, if I'm able to open so and so on, the main features are working fine. The primary workflow is working fine. If these features are tested, we call it as smoke testing. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Are you able to see my entire screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Smoke testing, right? We also called it as build verification testing. Okay. Normally, what we will do here in smoke testing, okay. Here's the picture. Is the picture visible for everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Give me.
Okay. So initially when the software is developed, right? Initially means instead of entire all the modules, if only 2 or 3 modules are developed first, they are handed over to the testing department. What we will do, whether we can proceed further or not, whether I can go for the other types of testing before starting the exhaustive process. If I'm testing that simple features of the application, I call it as smoke testing. Normally, smoke testing is performed on what? Initial or unstable build. Unstable build means what? Entire application has not yet been developed. Okay, not
Okay.
all the modules have been developed. If I have five modules, not all the five modules have been developed. Okay,
Okay.
I will check the only the main features. Main features, if they are passed, okay, then we can go for the other types of testing. If they are not passed, what happens? Again, I have to hand it over to the development department. They will do the changes and they will give it in a different version called build one.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So when do we perform smoke testing? We perform smoke testing on the unstable build or
Unstable or initial.
initial build. What do we check? We check the primary workflow, primary features, or main features of the application. Okay,
Basic features.
basic features of the application, like whether the product is installed or not. Another one, what else we will check? Hmm? What else we will be checked? Whether he is able to, whether able to navigate from one page to another page or not. Okay, in the Flipkart, right, I should be able to navigate from one page to another page. Like I have to, if I click on sign out, I should go on the sign out page.
Yes.
Means normally, if I'm a typical user of any application, what is the features I will be testing? First, the login feature, add to cart or basket, and the next one is the sign out. These are the main features, right? We should work fine to access the application.
Yes.
Yes.
So depending upon how much amount of the build is developed, I will we will decide the main features of that particular build and we will test that features.
Okay.
Okay, if the build is rejected, again some additional coding is done and they will again convert it into another build number one and smoke testing is done. Okay, after some versions of build, right, now all the modules might have been developed. Like if I have five modules, all the five modules are developed now.
Okay.
After the five modules are developed, if I do the basic testing now, we call it as sanity testing.
Okay.
Okay, same thing, smoke testing and sanity testing refer to the what we, instead of testing the entire application, we are testing the basic features. But the difference is smoke testing is done on the unstable build, whereas sanity testing will be done on the stable build.
Stable build.
Unstable build means I'm not all the modules are
Incomplete.
not yet developed. Here all the modules are developed.
Okay.
You might think, okay, once all the modules are developed, why we have to go for sanity testing? See, even all the modules are developed, it is not necessary that the features are in coordination with each other. Okay, the basic functionalities might not be well coordinated, or there might be some issues. So if there are some issues, what happens? Again, we can hand it over to the development department. So instead of see, rather we will take an example like that. I have a problem with what you say, add to product page. Okay, where is this? This one I have a problem with the which one? In the card, I have a problem with the place order. Okay, in place order also, if I have something in the order summary, I have a problem. Suppose in the place order, I have a problem with the order summary. Okay, this is very interior thing, right?
Yes.
Order summary is very interior feature. Yes or no?
Yes.
So I'm not worried about. But if I'm not able to click the order summary itself, if I'm not able to click the place order itself, it won't go for the other page, right? Place order is a major function, right? I should be able to place order. That is the functionality of the shopping application. I should be able to place the order, right?
Yes.
If this feature itself is not working, whether the order summary is working fine or not, what is the purpose of checking that page?
Yes. Then
First, this feature should work. Then only checking that page will be reasonable. See, this is one page and this is another page. Okay, this is one module.
yes.
Earlier one, this is your cart module. This is your cart module. Place order is there, another module, right? In your cart module, the place order feature should work. Then only you can verify your place order module. But this is an important one, right?
Yes.
So what we are doing is we are checking the main functionalities of an application.
In
In
smoke
order
testing.
to, yeah, in order to what to say, um, not to waste our time, because if we keep on checking the application, what happens at the later of point of time, we will see that some basic function feature is missing. If we identify the same basic feature in the beginning of the testing, it will save a lot of time, right? Will it
Yes.
save or not?
Yes.
It will save a lot of time for us. So that is the main concept behind the smoke testing and sanity testing. What we do, what we will do, we will test the
You're
main
testing.
features or the basic
Yeah.
requirements of the document are tested before itself.
Yes.
Okay, another example I will take. Everyone is familiar with the fund transfer thing, right?
Yes.
There is a limit, right? You have a limit. For some banks will accept for 1 lakh, some banks will accept only 50,000 depending upon the account.
Yes.
Okay, I have a problem with the number which I type in the account transfer. Okay, amount transfer.
Okay.
Okay, instead of 1 lakh, I mean instead of number, it is taking characters also. A B C D. If I type A B C D, it is also accepting that values. That is a
Okay.
defect or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Defect.
It is a defect. But what is the main feature? I should be able to click on the fund transfer, right?
Yes.
Fund transfer is a main module, a main feature.
Yes.
Amount typing the amount is a secondary feature. So
Yes.
in smoke testing and sanity testing, what we will do, we will be testing the main feature, whether I'm able to click on the fund transfer or not, whether that module is opening or not. First of all, I'm checking that one.
Okay.
Okay, am I clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, even if I type okay, if you, the thing is, in the amount transfer, if I'm typing the numeric values, I am able to transfer the amount. I don't have an issue. Problem is when I am able to type the characters also. That is a very, you can say, very critical issue, but it is a secondary part for which I have to focus on. Am I
Okay.
clear,
Yes. Yes.
everyone?
Here we test only the primary functions only.
Yeah, both of them are in the same way. So most of the time, right, they will try to confuse us whether we have to do a smoke testing, sanity testing, smoke testing, and sanity testing. But when do we perform smoke testing?
It is unstable build.
Initial or
Initial.
unstable build. Okay, we will be performing the testing. What we test in the smoke testing? What we test in the
Primary
smoke testing?
functions.
Key features.
Key
Okay,
features.
primary functions or
Critical.
key features. Yeah, critical features. Okay, main functions of the software are working properly or not. If we are checking that thing, workflow of the application, if we are checking these features, we call it as smoke
Smoke
testing.
testing.
When do we perform sanity testing? When do we perform
All
sanity
models.
testing?
Stable build. When we
All
Perform
perform
the
models are.
sanity. Yeah, we call it as stable build. Okay,
stable.
stable build. Stable build means entire application has been developed. Entire application means developed means what? My main features are working fine, but okay, it is also a called partial regression testing. I mean variant of regression testing, a kind of regression testing. Okay, Because once all the features are developed, what will be the developer will be doing it? He will be keep on
Something.
adding some additional features,
Yeah.
right? Here this build is stable, means software has been developed. Now the developer will be focusing on the beautification thing, adding extra features. What we will be doing in the sanity testing is we will be verifying whether the original features are working fine or not, original main features are working fine or not, on addition of extra features.
Okay.
Okay, am I clear? Here also
Yeah.
we'll be checking the critical features only. Okay, critical features only, but what our focus is here, here what we are doing is everything is developed, but adding the additional features, is it disturbing the original product or not, we are checking in that form. Okay,
Yes.
another important thing, you might get a scenario or like that, see, sometimes it happens that you do you think all the products will be going as per the time schedule?
No.
No.
No, right. Sometimes it happens that for 1 month will be assigned for the development department, 15 days will be assigned for the testing department. But due to some issues, the developers, right, they have already delayed the project and we got only 5 days to test the product.
Okay.
Okay.
In 5 days, can you complete? Okay, unit testing anyway, the developers they will handle it. As a testers, what all tests we will be performing? Mainly, we will be performing the component integration system. uh, and also if some program sorry performance tests like load,
Compatibility. Usability.
compatibility for sure, UI testing, uh, GUI
Yes.
testing, GUI testing, usability testing. These are the some important testings we have to focus on,
Yes.
right? Can we do all that kind of test a step by step manner in in 5 days?
It will take an hour.
It will take lot of time. If okay, if we write a detailed document, right, it will come around some 1,000 test cases. Test cases are nothing but description features, the features that are to be tested. We might get some 1,000 test features that are to be tested, but in 5 days can we test the same?
No.
In that
It's all.
1,000, 100 might be critical, I mean very important. Okay, if that
Mm.
100 are working, okay, I can show the client that okay, my application is working fine.
Okay.
Okay, so first what we will be focusing on, we will be focusing on that 100. Okay, that focusing on that 100 features is called sanity testing.
Okay.
Am I clear?
Can you come
Yes.
again? Can you come again?
Okay, we have an application. If I write a detailed document of that application, it comes around that I have to test around some 1,000 features in the application. Same this notepad, if I have to test this
Mm.
before delivering the product to the client, I have noted down one by one what all to be tested. I got some 1,000 features or things I have to check in this application. Okay, I have a timeline deadline. Okay, I have a deadline of 5 days. If some problem will occur again, I have to send the product to the again the development department so that they can fix the errors. So what should I focus on? I should focus only on the important things. Okay, if I have 1,000 features, should I focus on all the 1,000 features in the 5 days?
No.
Not necessary. What I will be doing, I'll be focusing on the only 100 main features, which will if which will show that application is working fine, is working properly. Okay, with 1,000 important features means the like whether we are able to install, whether we are able to save the file, whether we are able to open the new file, whether we are able to print the file, exit, all these things are the important features. The help button should be is an important feature, whether I'm able to maximize, minimize, this is an important feature. I mean basic things which a client will be checking first. Okay,
Okay.
I'll be focusing on that features and I will check. If in case okay, I have done this testing for 100 main features, It will take some 1.5 day, maybe one and a half day. If I get a issue over here in the 100 main features, what I can do? Again, I can hand over the application back to the developer. They will get a some time period so that they can rectify the mistake, because these are the main features the client will be looking into. Okay, am I clear?
Yes.
1,000 features are important to make to help us say to I have to test all the 1,000 features to say that product is of high quality. But these 100 main features will say that working of the application. I mean, application is working. Okay. If I test these 100 features are working properly, I can say that application is working fine. I can say that application is working fine. So my main focus is in sanity testing is on 100 main features. Am I clear?
Yes.
Everyone, any doubt? Any doubt?
No one.
No, no.
So, yes. Anything you would like to ask?
No. It's
Okay.
okay.
Please remember that smoke testing, unstable build, sanity testing,
Stable.
stable build.
Stable build.
This is the main difference.
Yeah.
Both of them are the function testing will be more or less similar. Okay. Okay.
But
Now,
at the
right.
end, we can't get a complete build, Vandana.
After sanity testing, we will be having the complete build, right? Once the stable build is developed.
Okay.
Okay. Smoke testing, right? There are few, okay. Sanity testing or there are few softwares which will be daily updated.
Okay.
Okay. And in some companies, right, they keep on performing smoke testing daily also.
Okay.
What is the first thing they will check? Okay. What is the first thing they will check? Whether the Flipkart website from the server is opening or not. What is it? It is a smoke testing, right?
Yes.
The main
Yes.
functionality, whether I'm able to open this website or not. If this web page itself is not opening, what is the purpose of this web page and application? Nil, right? So what is the so they will be daily checking whether they are the server is able to upload the updated version of Flipkart or not. Why I should say? Because if I see the Flipkart today's page and tomorrow's page, it will be different.
Yes.
Obviously, right? The products displayed over here today and tomorrow are different.
Yes. There are more,
Yes.
many number of updates or many
Yeah, I
products
mean,
are.
yeah, but once the updates are done, at least I should make sure that I'm able to load the page properly or not. Because if the updates have, if there is some problem in the coding part, if there is some problem at the back end, my page will not load properly.
Yes.
So what we will do as a tester, we have to perform the smoke testing in. So, okay, maybe based on the time period for every 12 hour, for every 8 hours, or for every day, we keep on doing we can keep on repeating the smoke testing. Basic functionality, if you are checking it, we call it as smoke testing. Sanity testing, okay, my everything is working fine. Okay, this particular application is working fine. I don't have any problem. But what happened, right? I have some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 features over here. Okay, travel is the one which has been added recently. Earlier, I had only 8 features. Travel is the new feature which is being added by the Flipkart. So, what we will do before doing again the component testing, integration testing, and everything, I will do a small sanity testing whether the basic features are working fine or not on adding this particular code, whether my application is working fine or not. If I'm checking in that perspective, I call it as sanity testing.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
clear?
Yes. Clear.
Okay, fine. Shall I go for the next topic?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, there are other testings which I'll discuss when time comes. Okay, positive testing, Okay, negative testing. Again, they are in interview perspective. Then you have static testing, dynamic testing, which I'll be discussing in the maybe some next week probably. Okay. As of now, the important ones have been discussed. Today we will be starting with the software testing life cycle. Again, another important topic for the interview. Software testing life cycle. I hope everyone remembers the software development life cycle.
Yes.
How many
Yes, ma'am.
phases were there? What was the purpose of
7 phases.
software development? Hmm?
Requirement analysis, define requirements and plan.
What was the purpose of it actually?
Yeah.
To
Development.
to prepare SRS and DEDS
Okay,
documentation.
if I ask you as an interviewer, what will be your answer? How do you define
To
software
develop,
development lifecycle, or what do you understand by software development lifecycle?
to develop a software application step by step.
Step by step.
To develop the quality.
Quali
A proper execution of well-defined structure of what? How do you define it? Well-defined structure, quality, process.
Quality product to develop a quality product.
To develop the quality product. Is it how you will define it? How do you define it? The phases that have to be followed to receive a high quality product. I mean, frame it properly in your own words. Okay, you can make your own definition. See, once you start preparing, right, write your own definitions. It is not necessary to follow my definition or the Google ones. Whichever definition you feel it is very apt, you can write it, frame it, and by heart it. Okay, use the keywords like one of you has specified quality, one of you has said process, one of you has said phases. Use all the keywords and write it in a proper definition format. Okay,
Yes.
so it is nothing but it will help us. It is a process that helps us to achieve a high quality product, a process that is to be followed to in the development of an application. How many phases you have seen? Requirement phase, then
Define
then
requirements,
defining
designing
phase, designing phase,
and
then
development,
Developing
development,
the development phase or implementation phase,
next
then
testing,
testing phase,
and maintenance,
deployment,
maintenance,
deployment,
Deployment.
deployment,
or what?
Implementation. No.
Implementation is development, deployment.
Development. Yes, yes.
Then seventh one is your
maintenance.
maintenance. We have
Maintenance.
learned in detail about this in the last to last classes. Similar to your software development side. Okay, fifth phase is your testing, right? When I say testing, I can't go blindly and I can't keep on testing each and every part as per my own preferences. We also have to follow a detailed procedure to test the application. Okay, the detailed procedure is called software testing life cycle. Testing life cycle. What we do, we follow a step by step process to see that the testing of the product is done in a well defined manner. Okay, in order to save the time, in order to save our resources, in order to achieve a product of high quality, to have a minimum number of defects, we have to follow a well defined process, and that well defined process is nothing but your software development life cycle. Okay, sorry, software testing life cycle. Now we are speaking about the testing, right? Software testing life cycle. Am I clear?
yes,
What is software testing life cycle? The phases which we should follow for the application to be tested. Okay, what all steps you have to follow? First one is again here requirement analysis. Here
Requirement.
also we have here also we have requirement analysis phase. Second one, right? Test plan
Plan
creation.
formation.
Test plan creation. Third phase, test case development, which is an important phase for our testers. Third phase is the important phase for us. As a manual tester, you should be very familiar with the test case development. Fourth one, test execution. Fifth
Mm.
one, test environment setup. Test environment setup. Okay, sixth one, test closure. These are the main 6 phases or the steps that have to be followed while we want to start testing the application. As soon as the tester will receive the application to be tested, it is not that okay they are going to hand over the entire application to me and I have to test the application. We are a team. Okay, each one will be allocated to which particular module they have to be tested. What is the timeline? What is the if you are not able to meet your timeline, what you should do? What is the strategy you are going to follow? What kind of test you are going to perform on that particular module? Okay, these are all the things you have to decide before you are going to start the testing of the application. Okay, and as I said earlier also, planning a particular thing is very necessary to avoid the later consequences. Okay, planning will help us to reduce the time, reduce our efforts and everything. So what we will do is first we are going to plan it. How we are going to plan it? First we are going to do the requirement analysis. Then we are going to create a test plan document. Then we are having a test case, then execution, environment setup and test closure. Hello?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So are you now familiar with all the 6 steps?
Yes.
Yes.
Requirement, test plan, test case, test execution, environment and test closure. Okay. First one, requirement analysis. See, you remember in the software development lifecycle also we had requirement analysis step.
Yes.
What we were doing? The business analysis, project manager, what they were doing? They were trying to collect all the requirements from the client.
SRS
Right?
documents.
Yeah. But this life cycle is in the perspective of a tester. Okay. The testing department. So what we should do?
Test required documents.
The requirement document they might have prepared, right?
Yes.
We are going to understand the requirements. Okay, understand the requirements. What all to be tested? We are going to understand the. We are going to focus on the requirement document. Understand the requirements. Understand the requirements. Okay, we are going to what? Identify. Suppose if I don't understand the requirement, what should I do? I have some small doubt in the requirement document. Should I sit idle?
No.
First of all, when an application is given to me, the very first thing is I should not see the application. I should focus on what? I should focus on the requirement document. What they have asked to be tested. What is the application they want? What are the features they are looking into? If I get that particular understanding, then only I can focus on the testing of the app or application.
Yes.
Okay, so the very first thing I should focus is on the understanding the requirement document. If I'm not clear about particular requirement, what should I do? I should ask my team lead or I should ask the concerned person. If both of them are not still not able to rectify, if I can ask the stakeholder, the client. We can have a meeting and we can say that okay, I'm not understanding what exactly you are looking into, what is to be tested. Please clarify on the same. We can ask the same over there in the meetings. Okay,
Yeah.
and also we will be verifying okay what kind of test should I perform, because as now so far we have discussed about 18 tests. And as a tester, my team lead has assigned me home page module. Okay, he has assigned me home page module. So what I will be reading, I'll be reading the requirement document of the home page. In the home page, I will decide what type of tests are to be performed on it. Identify the tests that are to be performed, that are to be performed on the particular module. After that, I have to check the automation feasibility. Should I go for the automation? Is it necessary for it or not? I have to check the automation feasibility of the application.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes, right, some features are to be tested, some features are not necessary to be tested. We can avoid them. Okay. Not all the things are all has to be tested always. Okay. Should I keep on counting that how many numbers are there in the notepad? Is it necessary for me? I have to check that at least, okay, I'm getting the number display over here. Okay. Should I verify that the font color is in gray color? Why it should be in black color? Should I check that feature? Is it necessary for me to check that feature?
No,
The color of the
no,
number over here.
no,
Is
not
it
necessary.
necessary? Not necessary, right? I should verify whether the numbers are being displayed or not. I'm not concerned about the display color of the
Color.
numbers here. Okay, you have to identify what are the important features or what is to be what testing what type of features are to be tested and what can be neglected. Okay, am I clear? In the requirement
Yes.
analysis phase, what do we do
We
as a
understand
tester?
the
What should
requirement
we
of.
do? Yeah, we will try to understand the requirement document. If we have doubts, we will ask the team lead or test lead or the client to avoid the misunderstanding. Then we will identify the tests that are to be
By the
performed. Okay, and we will see the
automation is
whether we
required.
can, yeah, automation can be done or not. All these things we will check in the requirement analysis phase. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay. Second phase, test plan creation. Mostly it is done by the team lead, or you can say test lead. Okay, the test manager will be doing the test plan creation. I mean, he there are many things. It will is nothing but a detailed document. Detailed
Okay.
document about how you are going to perform the testing. Okay, here you have understood the requirements. Now what he will have identify how to proceed with the testing. Means in this what all things you will come, we will see what is the objective of the testing. Okay, means what all if I have a um, login page, the Gmail login page, what is the objective of the Gmail testing of the Gmail login page? Gmail, I have Gmail product. Okay, Gmail application. If the client the product is developed and it is handed over to the testing department, what is the objective of that particular product testing?
The main user
Sent a
who
mail.
are
Whether I am able to send mails or not, whether I am able to receive mails or not. Right, as a user I should be able to send mails. As a user I should be able to delete mails. As a user I should be able to receive mails.
Receive mail.
Right, some of the some main of actually what we have to have a to and fro communication with the other users. So what is the
Yeah.
product, what is the purpose of the product, who, okay, uh, also we should understand who are the end users. Okay, who are the end users? I mean, we have to analyze the product first thing, the very first thing, right? In test plan creation, we have to analyze the product. Analyze the product means who are the end users. Okay, how many will be accessing that? How many users will be accessing the application? Okay, uh, what is the objective will come on the other thing once we understand requirement document is prepared. After requirement document, we have to analyze that document. Who will be using that application? What are the software requirements? What are the hardware requirements for that? We are trying to analyze it, whether it is a mobile product, whether it is a, laptop, OS product. Oh, sorry. Windows product or what, or a Mac product. We have to analyze the kind of application. After that, we will decide the objective of the testing. Once that is decided, right, what we will do is
Yeah.
we will decide the efforts, cost. We will estimate the cost and efforts. To test the product also, we need some budget, right? It can't be done without freely. Can the testing be done freely? If
No.
it is or if we have to perform some automation testing, right, I have to take the help of some tools. Not all the software tools are
Yeah.
freeware. We have to take some licensed versions. And also, right, I have to pay it for the testers, right? Each and everyone are putting their efforts. So how many days it is going to? So if suppose 8 days are going to use for testing, some 8 people are there. I have to see how much efforts each and everyone are putting, and how much it will be the budget. For, I mean, how much cost it is going to be taken for the product to be tested. Okay, if I'm using any licensed version, what are the additional cost? If I'm using any servers, backend servers, for that also we will be paying some thing. All that are to be included in the cost and effort. Cost efforts are efforts put by the team.
Okay.
In the detailed document, we also specify. Uh, we will be specifying what all test, identifying the tests that are to be done on the application. Whether I'm be performing the unit testing and the integration testing alone, or only system testing is sufficient for the application, because some products are there that uh, already existing product but a new version is developed. Should I again start with the unit testing, so and so, integration testing and everything?
No.
Already product ABC version 9 is there. I have now a small feature is been updated. Now version 9.1 has been released into the market. Should I perform all the unit testing again, functional testing and everything?
No. No.
Not
Not
necessary, right?
required.
I can skip some of the test. I can do only few of the tests on the application. So I have to identify the tests that are to be done on the application. Okay. Then I have to see uh, test schedule, when to start the test schedule, when I should stop it. Okay. Test schedule and timetable. Who is going to do what? Okay. If it is a team of 5 people, each and every module will be allocated to the 5 people. Who is going to do what type of testing on which module? That all to be properly documented. Why it is necessary for us to document it? Why is it necessary for to prepare the document? Suppose I
For
had
the
an
detail.
emergency. I have an emergency and I have taken a leave. Okay. If it is not
Hmm.
documented properly, will you be able to know on what portion I'm working on?
No.
It won't be known to the other person, right? Okay, team
Yes.
leader might have, if it is done orally, right, team leader might have forgotten about. If team leader is also absent, the document will help us to understand, okay, I am Vandana, I am working on so and so module. If I'm on leave, who is to be who can take care of it, who is the next assigned person?
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm getting defect, whom should I contact it? All these things are being properly documented in the test plan document.
Okay.
Am I clear?
Yes.
I hope no one is sleeping. Should I repeat?
No.
No, right?
No.
Okay. So
No.
when I say,
Explain
when I
tomorrow.
prepare the, sorry, should I
Again,
stop?
explain tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Should I stop?
Yes, Vandana.
Yes.
Why you're
Why?
exhausted?
Not like. I have to run upstairs. My elder
Okay.
one will be going school, so I have to do here and there.
Okay. Should I stop it? If it is majority, if I want to stop, I'll stop it right now. See something. Okay, then anyway, I'll
Does it
continue
had?
tomorrow. Okay, I'll do one thing. Tomorrow I'll show the test
Yeah.
plan document and I'll explain it. It will be easy for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vandana,
Okay.
the class is going to start every day like 7,
No,
7.
actually, these 2 days, right, I'm having other class and I'm not able to wind up early.
Okay, okay,
That is the reason 15 minutes lag.
okay, sure,
Okay. I'll make sure that it is starting by 7 tomorrow.
sure, sure. Okay,
Okay. Okay, then take a break for 5 minutes. We'll be back with the Java portion.
sure. Thank you, Vandana.
Okay, okay. Hmm.
Because it means
Hello? Yeah, is everyone back?
yeah.
Yes, Vandana.
Okay, in yesterday's class we have learned about the while and do while. So what is the difference between for and while loop? When to
The
use for loop
condition
and
before the statement
no, for and while loop.
for number of we know the number of output
For is
is
used
both the
when?
for. We have inside conditions.
When you have to repeat the number, when you have to repeat the particular
Is
action uh, repeated
specific number
time,
of times.
specific
Number
number.
of times.
While repeat
We don't know the number of
Uncertain count.
When we don't know how many times, like
times. Yeah. When we don't know when how many times we will go for while. Okay. Difference between while and do while. What happens in while and
before the statement. We have the
yeah,
condition after that.
condition before statement is your while loop. Condition
After
after
the statement.
statement
Do while.
Do while.
do while you have it. So what happens because of this? What happens because of this? At least once your statement will be executed.
Yes.
Return to while.
At least one, yeah. At least once the
Whether
statement
it
will
is
be
false or return.
false or true. Statement will be
Executed one.
executed irrespective of true or false. Okay. At least once the statement will be executed irrespective of true or false. Okay. Now what we'll say today we will study a new type of flow control statement called switch. Switch case which is important. It is very helpful when we have multiple options. I have to select from whether I want to go for A, choice B or choice C or choice D. Okay. Okay, there are 7 days in a week, right? 7 days in a week. If I say my Sunday starts with day one, Monday is day two, Tuesday is day three, Wednesday is day four, then Thursday is day five, Friday is day six, and Saturday is day seven. So when I say four, when I say represent four, where should it go? It should go to which day?
Wednesday. Wednesday.
Wednesday. Means instead of writing if conditions and everything, switch statement, right? It will simplify the statements. It will simplify a code structure. Okay, like you have pin codes, right? You have pin codes. If I say 60063, it will be my location. It will say Chennai location. If I say Hyderabad, it will be some. It's I'm not sure of your Hyderabad pin code. It will say Hyderabad. So, so what we are doing is based on the expression. If I can, I know I can print the required output. Then I call it as. I mean, if I want to structure in that output in that way, we can go for the switch statements. Okay, I'm not repeating. I'm choosing between different conditions, not conditions between different expressions. Okay, what happens in switch case? What happens in switch case? We are having an option to choose between various scenarios. Okay, instead of choosing between one, when I have options to choose between various scenarios, I can go for the switch statement. Okay, another example. Everyone is familiar with your shopping, right? The very first thing, if I have to purchase some shirt, it will ask for the size or not, S, M, L, or like that, right? Will it ask
Yeah,
or
small,
not?
medium, large. Yeah.
Okay. When I say S, okay, when I means for small also there is a criteria, right? If it is less than size is equal to 38, it should go for small. If it is size is
Yes,
for
yes,
less than 40, it should go for medium. 42 large, 44 XL.
yes.
So if I have a scenario like that, we will be going for the switch statements. Am I clear when to go for the
Okay.
switch statement?
Can you come
Yes.
again? Okay.
Okay, when I have multiple options, okay,
Mhm.
and I have to choose based on a certain expression, we go for the switch statements.
Okay.
Okay, like your multiple choice question. If I have, say, suppose x is equal to 5. If x is okay, x is equal to 5. 5 is there, right?
Mm. Yes.
Mm, okay, yeah, let me to help tell you in the form of example. It will be more clear. Okay, you remember the if else if ladder? Do you
Yes.
remember if else if?
Yes.
What happens in
Yeah,
the if
yeah.
else?
The condition is not satisfied in if, then we'll go to the
It
next.
will go for the next one, right? It will keep on going for the if else if. Where did I write for if else if? The conditional operators, right? For which one I have taken? Leap year? Yeah, here I have taken if. So and so if else if and like this we have taken, right?
Mm.
So instead of writing so many if else if, I can take a simple switch statement when I can set which can check for multiple conditions at a time.
Okay.
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 So how can I give it, right? We have a syntax for it. Switch expression. Okay. Then I have brackets. I give a case. Then I have a value, maybe one. Then statement. You can have n number of cases. Okay. Case one, case two, case three, and so many things. Depending upon the case, the respective answer statement will be printed. If it is equal to value two, then statement two will be printed. Okay. Statement two. If it is case 3, statement 3 will be printed. Case 3, value 3.
Cases means condition or something.
Okay, say cases means which is equal to, okay. Suppose I might have said here, one second, let me complete it. Okay, how it happens, right? I'll give int x is equal to, okay, pin number, okay. Pin is equal to 50001, okay. What I will do is, I will write, what I will be writing, mm, which pin, okay, I will write here case 50001. It will be Hyderabad. Okay. Case 50002. Some other place, Hyderabad 2. Okay. Case 50003. Okay. Hyde 3. So on. Okay. Rather than writing if pin is equal to 500001. Okay. What I'm avoiding the same thing, and I'm just saying case if it is equal, case 50001 represents the statement which is equivalent to if pin is equal to 50001. Is it clear?
Yes.
Instead of using very okay. Less coding is
We are
available in
reducing the code structure. That's it. We are trying to reduce the simplify the code. Okay, we are trying to simplify the code in this with using the switch statement.
yeah.
Okay, we are trying to simplify the structure code thing. Okay, let me give an example. It will be more clear for you. Let me take a class. Today we will take switch case. Example. Finish. What is the first thing I have to create? Public static void main.
I cannot see your ID.
Yeah, is it so?
Yes, I cannot see.
Now?
No.
Okay, let me reshare it
Is
again.
everyone or only me? Like,
Yeah, and I able to see.
I able to see.
Okay, I'm sharing it again. Please check it out whether you are able to see or not.
now I can see.
Everyone?
I can see. I can see you. The
Okay.
ID.
And see.
Okay. Okay. The program which I'm going to write for the switch case is, now we will take a small simple program. Okay. Just now I said, right, I have to specify if it is day 4, it should print Wednesday. If it is day 5 means it should take Thursday. If it is day 7 means it should take Saturday, so on. Okay. Why it is necessary for us to take that? Even in your I- everyone uses this Excel, right? Hello.
Yes.
In your Excel, you have the number format as well as the day format. Yes or no? Not only in that, even in some web applications, you see that you can write both in the number format as in the word format also. If you
Yes.
Yeah,
press
yes.
okay, some if it is so and so for this, if I say fourth month, it should represent April. If I say 12th month, it should represent which month? December. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So
We
instead
take
of
all the
writing month is equal to 12, if instead of saying month is equal to 4, instead of saying a month is equal to 1, I will try to write the same thing in a simplified manner. Okay? Okay, is ID visible?
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Program to print the days. To print the days based on number of the day. Okay. First thing, what should I do? I have to create a some variable called day, which will store the value of the day. I'm going for days because we have to input only a few number of switch cases. Okay. Next thing I'll give is switch. How do I give it? The syntax for switch is switch expression,
Excel.
which is the one I'm checking. Day, I'm
Day.
checking the day. Okay, I'm checking the day. Brackets. Okay. First thing is case
Yes.
1. What is your first case? If the case value is 1, or means case 1 means whether it is the day 1 or what, day 2 or day 3. If it is day 1, what should I print? System dot
Monday, Sunday, Sunday.
out dot, yeah, you can say Monday or Sunday, it's up to you. Out dot println. Println what? Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now what I will do? I will write another case. Okay. This is case 2, means when day is 2.
Tuesday.
When day is 2, what should be printed?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. When case 3,
Yeah.
it will be
Wednesday.
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 Okay. Case 4,
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
So here we can write n number of cases.
Yeah. Only thing is if else if is little bit confusing, right? Here it
Yeah.
is cases format, and you can check the number itself, and you can the modifications or alterations can be done in a easier way. Switch case is nothing but similar to your conditional thing only. Only thing is you're verifying with respect to the value.
Mhm.
Okay, which value I'm checking it? I'm checking the day value over here.
Yes.
Yes.
Case 1, it is nothing but equal to if day is equal to 1 or not.
Okay.
Okay. Here case 2 means else if day is equal to 2.
Then
Okay.
why did we give day into day 3? Into,
Here means I'm taking the day value, I'm storing it here, and each and every day, right? Here it is
we are
checking it.
taking only the day 3 to print.
Day, the value alone I'm checking it. I'm not writing day. Each and every time I'm not writing the day.
Okay.
I'm just verifying to which value it should be equal to.
Okay.
Should I repeat?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm copy pasting it. Okay, then this will be day 5. Then this will be 6. Then this will be 7. What is there after Tuesday? We will get Friday.
Friday.
Thursday, Friday.
Friday, Saturday.
Sunday.
Then I have Sunday. Okay. Now, as per my question, program, I have given day as 3. So, what should be my output?
Wednesday.
Wednesday should be my
Wednesday.
output. Yeah, it will take time for execution. Switch case, right? It will work as your if else if statement alone. Only thing is, it is a simple version of your if else if. Okay.
Yeah. Not sure.
If I keep on writing some 100 if else if, it will be very confusing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what? So here, what we can do? We can go for these cases.
Sure.
Oh, it is obviously it is taking time. I have restarted my system. Even then, it is working. Okay. What happened?
So
What happened?
then from day 3, everything, all the days are printed.
Yeah, what happens in your switch case, right? Once this particular case is true, after that, whatever case it is there, right? It considers as a true, and everything is being printed over here.
We have to break.
Break.
Okay, we have to add a break. That is why they say switch in switch case, switch, break, and default. There are 3 keywords in your switch statement: switch, Okay, then break, then you have another
Default.
one, default. These are the three keywords which you have to use in your switch case. So if I add a break after each and everything, what happens? What happens?
It will
It
stop
will
there.
stop there and it will come out of the statement, flow statement, checking the condition. It will come out of the condition statement. Break, break, okay, break,
Then why did we
break.
write for case 1 and 2? Because anyway, it's not gonna print from there.
Sorry.
You need to check
No,
all the documents.
sometimes, right, the user might have given one. Suppose
Okay.
I give one if this is a user input value, right? Sometimes if it is one,
Mm-hmm.
Monday should be printed. 7,
Okay.
Monday should be printed. If I don't give break, what happens? If I don't give break, what happens?
Will be printed.
Printed.
What will be printed? All the cases will be
All the
printed.
cases will.
Because it
7
will take that.
cases.
Okay, if the first condition is true, okay, I'm not print all, execute, don't go for the cases, just print all the outputs, it will say, and everything will be printed. See, okay, let me give it as 1. I have removed the, since the
Oh,
first case is true, it will go like if else, if else, if else ladder, and everything will be printed over there.
Yes.
got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Now let me add the break. Okay. Now if I give 7, Sunday is printed. If I give 2, which one will be printed? Tuesday will be
Tuesday.
printed, and so on. So what is the purpose of default? What is the purpose of default? What is the purpose of default?
Actual value.
I'm getting, what is expected at the default? Again, colon is expected. I have to, okay, my program, something I have to always, irrespective of the program, I have to print some statement. I will say system.out done. The program is completed. Program is completed. Okay. So if I want to write the irrespective of the number Tuesday, but did I get it?
No.
No.
No,
Why?
because the
Mm,
break statement is
Because of it.
no.
Case of case 2 is true. That's why we
Hmm?
enable the default.
Why my default statement is not executed?
Case 2 already true.
Yeah, case 2 is true.
because
Yeah, if previous
It
statements are not all are
yeah,
satisfied,
it will give the output the program is complete.
the program is completed. I think so.
in that cases we
Yeah.
doesn't had any probable statement in that cases, then the default statement will be printed on the
Okay, you are saying okay. Let me say give
But
it
that
as 10.
is not the output, no.
Yeah.
None of the
then the
statement
default
is
statement will be
executed.
printed. Yes,
Okay. Let me give it as 1
It will be
Monday.
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 because I have a suitable solution over here. Okay.
Yeah.
If I give it as 8,
No.
it
Program is
says that
complete.
I have checked for all the conditions, and now I'm showing that okay, I have checked for the conditions and the program is executed or program is completed. So what does the break do?
If the
What is the
condition is
purpose of break?
satisfied,
If the condition is
Break the
satisfied, it will come out of the,
Statement.
then
come out of the loop. If it is when does default activate?
when
all the
when
all
All the conditions are satisfied.
Are checked, and
Not
when all the
satisfied with that.
yeah, if on they are not satisfied, if they are not as per the given expression, then we will get the
Default.
default statement.
Default statement.
Default it will be executed. The statements in the default will be executed. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Can you help me out to write a program to print the same thing like size should be large, size should be medium, size should. Can you help me out?
Okay.
Hmm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, please write it out. I hope everyone is trying it out. I write a program to specify which particular size refers to small, which particular size refers to medium. Size chart. Size chart. Okay. Program to define a size chart. Specify size chart. I have only four sizes. Okay. Small,
Medium,
medium,
large,
and large and XL. Okay.
Excel.
I hope everyone is trying it out. Have you tried it out? Okay, you can write it down in your notebook or whatever IDE, and please send me the same. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will explain you one more format of writing the switch case statements in case if you come across it. So please don't confuse with it. Okay. The same 7 days in a week. First 5 days are considered as what? Weekdays, right? Monday, Tuesday,
Yes.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are considered as what?
Weekdays.
Weekdays. And
Weekdays.
Saturday and Sunday are? Saturday, Sunday are?
Weekend.
Weekend. So when it is case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, case 5, I want the output as I want the output to be printed as I want the output to be printed as weekday.
Weekday.
Okay. When it is 6 and 7, the output should be printed as weekend. So instead of writing case 1 weekday, case 2 weekday, case 3 weekday, case 4 weekday, case 5 weekday, what we will do, we can write in a different, we can club it in here, everything in a, at a time. Okay. Like switch day expression. Okay. What will I do? First, I will write case 1,
Case 1.
case 2. Case 2 also is what?
Weekday.
Yeah.
Case 1,
case
case 2, case
3,
3, case 4.
yeah, case 4, okay, I didn't give space, that is the reason it is throwing an error. Okay, case 4, case 5. These 5 days, right? What are they considered as? What are they
Weekdays.
considered?
Weekdays.
I'll get it as weekdays. I'll get
System
it
dot out
as,
dot println
it
weekdays.
should print weekday.
Weekday.
Okay, if it is satisfied, let it come out of the state condition,
Break.
break. Then I have case 5, 6 and case 7. Case 7.
Yes.
What will it do? Again, it
It
will print weekend.
weekend.
Okay,
Yes.
so let us verify whether it is working fine or not. Okay, let me verify. I have given day is equal to 2. What should it display? Weekday.
Weekend. Sorry, weekday.
Okay, somewhere error is there. I haven't closed properly.
Braces.
Did I get weekday?
Break
Yes.
statement for the 6 and 7.
Sorry? Yeah, I didn't
Break
give break
statement
statement.
6 and 7.
But anyway, after that, I don't have any cases, right? So I have skipped it. Break is an optional statement. Default is an optional statement. It is not necessary to write after each and every case. Okay? If I don't give break over here, I have issue. Okay? If I don't give a break over here, what happens? Both of them are printed. So that is the reason I
Yes.
have to give break over here. Okay? Only weekday is printed. Now what I will do? Let me give a 6. What will be the output?
Weekend.
Weekend. Since I don't have any print statement after it, my answer will be stopped over here. So now after this, let me give another thing called default. In default, what it should be there? System dot output dot break. Have a something. Say something like enjoy. Okay, enjoy. So what happened?
There is no break between um, case
The
7 and
seventh
default.
Default
case
statement
7.
continues.
So that is the reason why what happened. Enjoy is being printed.
Yes.
Okay. If I have a break over here after my last case statement, my default will not be executed. Okay.
Yes.
If I have a break just before my default
Weekend.
will not be executed. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Clear.
Since I don't have a break, both of them are being executed.
Yes.
Suppose I give it 2 over here,
Weekday.
weekday. Since I have break, none of them are being executed.
Okay.
Clear? Not only like this, I can club my cases also. If they have same common output, I can club all my cases.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one I have given as homework for you. Once you have written the logic, try to send it to me through WhatsApp or anything. Whichever is WhatsApp only, okay? Only through
Yeah.
WhatsApp. You can just put it in the WhatsApp, okay?
Okay.
You can put it personally also, not necessary to put in the group.
Okay.
Okay? Is the switch statement clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Switch is also kind of control statement. It is works based on your conditions only, but in a different way. Based on the expression value, the required output is being printed over here.
Yes.
Okay. Mm, Next, what we will say is break and continue statements. Am I sharing the entire screen? Is my notepad visible?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay. After this break and continue, we will. What is this? Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah.
You remember the for loop and while loop, right?
Yes.
See, till now we have seen for loop and while loop for small numbers, means for I less than 10, I less than 20, or so on. But when in real life, right, we will be checking the conditions, or we will be repeating the particular code more than some 10,000 times, 20,000 times, depending upon the scenarios. Okay,
Yes.
sometimes it happens, right? If a particular condition is there, it means I am executing it in case of a power failure, or if I have some error, or if I see some small mathematical calculation error, I should not repeat the loop. If I'm testing it, if I see that okay, I'm getting a mathematical error, if I'm getting in there, I should not repeat the statement. I should come out of the loop. If I don't come out of the loop, what happens? It is nothing but a memory wastage. Okay, so so what we do is, to come out of the loop, we are having a particular keyword called break. Okay, this is not the thing. We have a keyword called break. Break means, break like is the switch break only, it will also operate. Break will help us to come out of the loop. Come out of the loop. Though I'm repeating 10 times, I want to come out when I is equal to 5, I can use the break statement. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes we will not be sure, right? We will be thinking I have to repeat 20 times, but by fifth, by when answer is equal to 5 itself, I should stop it.
Yes.
At that time I can use the break keyword. Another
Yes.
keyword which we have is the continue. Okay, another keyword which we have is continue. When to use continue?
It is like a skip statement. Like,
Even though,
Keeping that particular statement.
yeah, even though you are okay, like a particular okay, you don't execute it, go for the next iteration. Don't execute it, go for the next iteration. That's the
yeah.
continue statement. Okay, which keyword we will be using? Skip the current iteration. Okay, continue keyword will help us to skip the current iteration. Break will help us to terminate or come out of the
Come out
loop.
of the loop.
Yeah, is the entire screen visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let us write a small program for break and continue. What should I give? Break, continue, example. Okay, I'm storing in the same name so that you will not be confused. Public static void main. I have string, then args,
Wow.
then what should I do?
Switch expression.
Switch. No, I want to use for the for loop. Okay, for I is equal to 1, I have to declare my declare my I and initialize it. I less than or equal to 10, then I plus plus, means how many times my loop will repeat?
10 times.
10 times.
10 times my loop will repeat. So if I is equal to 5, what should happen? What should happen? Break.
Break.
Okay. Or else what happens? You can print system dot
Break.
out dot
Println
println,
I.
say some high. Okay. Okay, I is very easy to understand. So let us go for I. Okay. So let us start. We will see what happened here. I didn't give it this
Colon.
one. Colon, I missed it. Yeah, as usual, it is taking time. Break will be used in both switch as well as for loop or looping statements. Okay, while, do, while, whenever. But continue will be only used in the looping statements.
Okay.
Do remember, break can be used both in the switch case as well as in the loops. But continue will be only used in, when will
Looping
continue be
statement.
used?
Loops. Loop statement.
Loops. Yeah. Yeah, as you.
Can you
I
repeat
think
this one? The break can be used in
switch as well as loops.
loops.
Continue can be used only in the,
Loops.
yeah. Okay, so still for 4 it is printed. After, when once the I is equal to 5, what happens? It has come out of the loop. Nothing is
Yes.
being printed. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now what I will do? I will do in a similar way. For, I'll take the help of for itself. Okay. For I is equal to 10 or 20. Let us take a different number. Okay. Int I is equal to 20. I greater than 1. Okay. Greater than 1. Then I minus minus. Till now we didn't use decrement operator, right?
Yes.
Today's class where I am showing how I am helping out to use the decrement operator. Okay. How to use the decrement operator? I minus minus or my
Minus
minus
minus.
minus I. It's up to you. Okay. So how can the continuous statement given? If I is equal to 18.
10.
Okay.
I have given 18. Okay.
Okay.
Continue. Or else print the output. System dot. Okay, let me copy paste it. Okay. I'm commenting it for my purpose. What happened?
Decrement.
18.
Decrement is happening from 20, it has started. Is it decreasing each and every time?
But we have given if I equal to 18, continue.
Okay,
So
when I
18
give
is skipped
18 is
there.
not printed. This statement is not executed. Whatever statements are there, they are not executed. Okay. Now suppose if I give this statement over here. Okay.
Okay.
What happened?
Before continue, the print statement have been.
Yeah, continue will skip the statements after it,
Yes.
not the ones before it.
Yes.
If I have a print statement or if I have any other operational statements before the continue, they all will be executed. Only after it, if I have, then only it will be skipped. See, if I have it after the continue, then only it will be skipped.
Okay.
18 is not printed. Okay, if you have confusion, let me go for till 10 itself. Let me take it as 7. As per this, what should be my output?
10.
10 to down
It should be,
decrement.
uh,
7 is
sorry,
skipped there.
7 will be skipped. Okay, suppose I give my condition like this. Mm, I equal to 4. I is equal to 7 and I is equal to 4. For two conditions, my statement will be skipped. See, 7 also, it is skipping. It is also skipping for 4.
Yes.
Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, Vandana.
Break, it will stop the entire loop. Continue, it will skip the statements which are after it.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No.
Okay. If that is the case, tomorrow we will study about how to provide input from the user, how to take input from the user in Java. So far we have studied only println statement, which is providing output. Tomorrow's class we will focus on how to take input from the user. Okay, I'll be entering values over here in the console. If time permits, we will be starting with the OOPS concept from tomorrow.
Okay.
Today's class, any doubt?
No.
No.
See each and every day I'll keep uploading the folder, Java folder. So please keep checking the updated versions of your programs.
Yes.
Okay. These files I'm uploading in the Java folder. Please check in your drive.
Okay.
Anything you would like to ask?